Tango. He is my 6-year-old male tuxedo cat, and I have loved him for the whole time that we've been together. And he is also the inspiration for today's video, which is how to care for a cat. In my experience, caring for a cat is pretty easy. They make wonderful pets. They are very sweet, they're very loving, and very personal, contrary to what a lot of people think about cats. So to start off, some of the basic supplies you need for a cat are food and water bowl, you need litter, and you need a litter box. So when looking for a litter box, try to find a box that is fully enclosed, because cats, when they use a litter box, tend to scrape up a bunch of litter and send it flying up the back of their litter box. So you want to make sure that you have a box that's fully enclosed so they don't get litter all over the place. And you also want to make sure that you get plenty of toys for your cats, because cats love playing with toys, especially strings, laser dots, any little crinkle ball that they can bat around. Those are favorites of cats that I've had in the past and cats that I've met. So those make great toys as well. When it comes to feeding your cat, I feed my cat Purina Fancy Feast chicken flavored cat food. I've come to realize that cats can be very picky about what they eat. Some cats really prefer wet food, some cats really prefer dry food. My cat only eats dry food. So just experiment and find what works best for your cat, what they like the best, and also is good for your budget and is somewhat healthy for your cat. And when it comes to watering, just like any other living being, a cat needs plenty of fresh water 24 hours a day. So make sure you have a water bowl that's always full with fresh water. Now, the biggest complaint I hear from people who don't have cats when I try to tell them to get a cat is that they don't want to clean the litter box. They think litter box cleaning is disgusting. They think it's just, the worst thing ever, and that's a big deterrent for a lot of people to not have cats. Well, I'm here to tell you it's not that bad. Litter box cleaning, in my opinion, is pretty quick, pretty easy, and pretty painless. So I have one cat, so I only have one litter box, and I clean it about every other day. And to clean the litter box, I take a trash bag, like a Walmart shopping bag, and I take my litter scoop, and I just sift through all the pieces of litter I need to take out, dump it in the bag, tie it up, and throw it away. And it's as simple as that. And when your litter level gets too low or it gets too contaminated, you can throw that litter out, just dump your whole litter box in the trash and fill it with new litter. And there's a lot of litter brands to choose. Just pick the one you like the best. A lot of them are clumping, and that works really well as the ones that have natural deodorizers in them. Try not to get litters with any scented smells in them, because that can not only deter your cat from using it, but it can also harm your cat's respiratory tract if they're breathing in a bunch of chemical scented things to help the litter box stay clean. There are plenty of unscented brands that work just fine. And also, if you need extra deodorizers, I personally use Arm & Hammer deodorizing powder. You just sprinkle a little on top of your litter when you're done cleaning, mix it in, and it's good to go. And there's no bad smell from your litter box. The next big thing about owning a cat, and owning any animal in general really, is monitoring their health. So you want to make sure your pet is healthy and happy at all times. And so you want to obviously look for big things that could be indicators that your cat is unhealthy. They could have a runny nose, they could have discharge from their eyes, they could be losing weight, they could be gaining too much weight, they could be lethargic, they could have sores, they could have bumps that may be tumors or cancer. So you just want to do a once over your animal. When you're petting them, make sure you don't feel anything too odd. Look at their eyes, look at their nose, look at their ears. Make sure there's no discharge or any bugs or anything weird going on with them. And that brings me to my next point, is if you do find something wrong with your animal, take it to the vet. The vet and their checkups are very important. Make sure you're taking your animal to the vet regularly to get all of its important shots and to get a checkup, because as much as we know our animals and love them, sometimes a vet can see things that we can't, and they can let us know before something's too bad if something's wrong with our animal. And it's also really important to keep your animal up to date with their shots, because if your animal gets outside or gets bitten by something, you're going to want to make sure that you have those shots so that your animal doesn't get infected with anything. And the last piece of advice I have for owning a cat is just enjoy it. Love your cat, because in my opinion, cats are great animals. I've never had a very mean cat. I've always had very loving, very affectionate cats. Cats make wonderful pets. They're very easy to care for, And it's actually scientifically proven that petting a purring cat can decrease your heart rate and help with depression. So, and cat owners also live longer. That is a study. So, if you don't have a cat, consider getting one. And if you do get a cat, get one from the shelter, because there are plenty of homeless cats that need a home. That's where I got Tango, and he has been my best companion for the last 6 years. And so today I told you all about how to take care of a cat, what supplies you need, and to watch out for any health problems and keep them up with their veterinary care. That's pretty much all there is to taking care of a cat. Thank you so much.